everyone, or no one. I don't know who's watching this or anything like that. I could just be talking to internet space at the moment, but at least I'm not talking to myself anymore. Oh, that's creepy. Don't do that again. So I'm going to be talking about a exhibition I went to. It was DMM.Planets by TeamLab. I'll put all the information in the description box below. So I went there on August 29th and it was a weekend. So that was a great idea for starters. It was so busy, they estimated a 3-hour lineup. It turned out to be a 5 to 6 hour wait to get into this exhibition. Now, the wait time was kind of sucky and it was very boring, but it was absolutely worth it. And I really enjoyed the exhibition. It was so beautiful and so magical. I will include some clips throughout this video of all the things I saw. So when you enter, you walk through and you present your ticket and you go to an area where you take off your shoes, because it was an interactive exhibition and Japan, they like you to take off your dirty shoes. After taking off your shoes, you waddle through a kind of small little pond of chlorine to sanitize your feet, and then you dry off your feet and you go into this beautiful, lush, plush, bean-bagged floor room, and it's all black. And you kind of try and not crush people's feet, but that was kind of hard. So I was like, sumimasen, gomen nasai, because I stepped on a lot of people by accident because I was so excited. And it was just like a giant beanbag floor that changed shape and volume and all of that depending on how many people were lying next to you or how many people were in the room, and it was really fun. Oh my goodness. I can't be. I don't even know what's going on, but I am in a black mass pile of something. What is on the walls? It's like cushiony. Oh. What is going on? It's like a beanbaggy stuff. Oh, goodness gracious me. Hello.
Okay, we'll do a selfie. It's just...
Oh, I can't get up. Oh my goodness.
You guys gonna have to move behind.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. I don't know what's going on, but this is fantastic. So after you kind of relaxed, because you waited in line for 6 hours, like me and my friends, you moved on out into a black corridor, which was cushiony. And I shouldn't be laughing because it was like she could have really hurt herself, this girl. But there's a dip in the ground and she was so excited. She ran after her friends and she tripped in this dip. And it was like really horrible but really funny at the same time. So please don't fall in front of me because I'll laugh at you. And then after that, you go into the light area. And pretty much they look like the galaxy. Pretty much the room looks like a galaxy. So you'll have all these like lights, literally they're lights, they're like light bulb plastic things that just have been draped down from ceiling to floor, and then some of them stop halfway, so you'll have like a little like a roof of lights above you that are just dangling. The floor is mirror, so like a lot of people wore skirts including me, so like the upskirting was pretty high on that, so that was kind of interesting. My friends were quick to point that one out, so luckily I was wearing nice underwear. And so there was music all through it, but because there were so many people, it was a little bit echoey, so you're not gonna really in the videos hear the original soundtrack that they've put to the exhibition. Yeah, I've put music over the top of that. And you can actually interact with it. So there was an app that you could kind of swipe and do your own lights. So you can click the program or sequence of lights that you wanted to do, but since there were so many people, you didn't know if that was actually you pressing that particular button to make the lights do that. But it was really beautiful and really magical, and you can see in like the videos that I am just in pure awe, because I just was like, where am I? Also, quick cool tip, the people who made the exhibition scented that room to smell like outer space. So they asked an astronaut what space smelled like, and they scented it to smell like that. And I was trying to see if it was a strong smell, like I don't know, since all the rooms were quite open to one another and there was a lot of people. It smelled fresh, but I don't know if that was like if the scent had gone, because it was 2 more days until the exhibition ended, and so I don't know if that was the original scent, but it was amazing and really beautiful, and I really enjoyed that particular room. That was my favorite room. So after moving to that room, you go to another room, and once again you go into a pond, but it gets deeper and deeper, and it was very amusing to see the little kids try and go through this pond, because it was about like just above knee deep for me, and I'm a short Australian girl, like I'm just a little bit below average height for an Australian woman, so it was pretty high up, and it was really amusing to see these little kids pull up their shorts or skirts just like to their waist and still getting soaked. So that was really cute. And so anyway, you walk to like this pond, and you're like in the dark, and then all of a sudden you enter through a room, and it's a koi pond, but it's not water that you see that's been projected onto the water. That sounded really weird. It's flowers, and so like little flowers like bloom, and it's really pretty and beautiful, and they kind of like just bloom out of nowhere. Not really nowhere, there's a projection, but like it looks like it blooms out of nowhere. And there's also koi swimming throughout the pond, and since there's so many people, I think they got rid of the interaction where if like a koi kind of sensed you, it would swim away, which it looked like it did in the ads. So like I think they got rid of that. So it was just kind of koi fish swimming everywhere, and it was really beautiful and a lot of fun just to kind of like waddle through this little pond, koi pond, and it was just so beautiful. And then after frolicking around in that, if you can look at the videos that I've, you know, put somewhere, I might even be talking over the top of them. I don't know, it depends if I like my facial expressions or not when I'm talking about this. So after that you go through another dark passageway. So many dark passageways. It was meant to be like, you know, sense and feeling and touch. And so after this you go through another black kind of room, hallway, into a dome shaped area where flowers and butterflies kind of go through. And this is another interactive room where you can release butterflies into the room, but because of there were so many people, the traffic for the app was delayed, so I don't know if I was actually releasing that particular butterfly, but it was kind of like moving around. And the floor again for this one was also mirrored, and people just pretty much like found a spot on the ground, laid down and watched it all kind of move. And in the end I actually had to leave because it felt like the room was like moving, and I was like, oh no. It was really pretty but made me feel a little bit sick. And that was pretty much the whole exhibition for DMM.Lights by the TeamLab crew. It was absolutely amazing, and I follow their Instagram account to make sure I can go to any of their exhibitions that they do close to me. So keep an eye out, it'll all be in the description box, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya!